Hey everybody, it's Starrapter here, and today I'm going to be doing a novel review of Star Wars: A New Dawn. This novel was released back in 2014 and written by John Jackson Miller, who wrote other Star Wars stories such as Star Wars Kenobi. This novel marks an important milestone in the history of Star Wars as it is the first canonical story overseen by Lucasfilm's new story group. The story is a prequel to the Disney XD series Star Wars Rebels. In the timeline of Star Wars, the story takes place approximately 5 years before the events of Rebels and 10 years after Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. A New Dawn takes place primarily on the planet of Gorse. The Empire, interested in the precious resources from Gorse's moon Syndulla, has a heavy influence on the lives of everyone on Gorse. It's in this novel that we are first introduced to the characters of Hera Syndulla and Kanan Jarrus, who are both characters on the series of Rebels. The story revolves around Hera and Kanan, among others, that are trying to make a stand against the oppression of the Empire. The characters of the New Dawn are diverse in attitude and appearance. Kanan Jarrus is a male human who was a Padawan during Order 66 10 years prior to the story. He was one of the lucky few Jedi to escape the Emperor's wrath and remains in hiding. To be undetected by the Empire, Kanan has stopped using the Force and adopted a new personality trait unlike your typical Jedi. At the start of the novel, Kanan seems lost with no direction in life. However, after meeting Hera, he is adamant about stepping up against the Empire. Little is known about the female Twilight character Hera. However, she has been trying to make trouble for the Empire for some time now and could use others' help. Count Vidian is the antagonist of this novel. Count Vidian was once a human male, but now is more machine than man due to cybernetics. He is a production overseer for the Empire who is obsessed with obtaining results no matter what the consequence. Also involved in the story is a female Rhodian Slicer, a human male Clone Wars veteran, and a young Imperial officer. The book goes into unexplored territory of the Star Wars universe. It's one of those rare few novels that doesn't fully rely on Jedi or Sith, although there is a tiny hint of a Force at some points. This novel shows off the might and oppression of the Empire at its best, showing the ruthlessness of the Empire dealing with its subjects. I especially like that backstory of Kanan and how his character evolved from bar-slumming spacer to heroic resistance fighter. The title of A New Dawn has two meanings. In context of the overall Star Wars story, A New Dawn is the hope that the Empire will be overthrown. In context of the Star Wars franchise, A New Dawn marks a new era for Star Wars storytelling from the Lucasfilm Story Group. This novel is definitely worth reading, especially if you are a fan of Star Wars Rebels. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys.